This is a wrap that we've been developing to show how we can add value to existing products and services using our Excel Wraps technology. One good way to add value to any service is to give information, and really that's where we come in. We've got lots of clever ways of gathering information. It's all done electronically through a wrap site. So the kind of things that we can do are very easy through a wrap site to deliver a kind of online competence training and even online competence assessments, and to hold those records to say these are the people that have qualified to install our piece of equipment. We've kind of started developing these ideas with a company called Fistra, who supply overhead line tensioners. So the electric line that we see on railway systems are all tensioned. And we're thinking of ways that we can help them add value to their service. So obviously, let's get all our installers trained competently so that they can do a better job of installation. And when they come when it comes to handling any kind of information, if it's done through a website, then version control is very easy. Nobody gets an old copy of anything. It's everything's live and to the minute, so you're in control of the documentation that you're supplying. But this is an example of a wrap that's going to be used for installation. The first thing about installation is that we're going to use QR codes, this thing like this thing here, so that they can be scanned in automatically. And by copy and pasting the information we put into the QR code, we can automatically fill in information like this, particularly things like serial numbers. The last thing you want to do is to ask an installer to fill this out in the field and a number goes wrong and it screws everything up. So this is stuff that we can do before the equipment is delivered. So as you send your product out to your installer, then this information would be automatically placed in there for him. When we come on to the installation tab, then we can say what project it is, what the installation area is, how the product is going to be used, and as you fill this information you get a little tick here to show that you're doing things. This is how we're open the installation instructions. We know they're bang up to date to the minute because it's coming through the website. There's some instructions here and you're asked to kind of comply here, that yeah, okay, understand what I've got to do. So we've got a record that all these things have been followed. This is a way of this is the type of product that's been installed in this case. This is a length of overhead line, the distance between tensioners. The temperature is very important. It's a very sophisticated product, this, for putting a very controlled tension in line so that it works well with pantographs and that kind of equipment on rolling stock. This is just a quick check on, have you got everything before you start. This is a kind of GPS control. Click here and it gives you a map of where you've installed the equipment. This is a media uploader. So what we're asking for here is that add a photo for each step in the process. So and then as we add so this is a picture with a zoom, and this is a second picture. And this is the third picture. So we've got a few pictures there that show how that's been in, and here's some notes. Okay, everything seemed to go according to plan. It's been signed off by this person here on a certain date, and that's it. That's been installed by following this process here. Now this goes back to the equipment supplier, and the equipment supplier can say, oh great, I've got some evidence now that my equipment has been installed correctly. So I might give some extra warranty. So by signing here, so this is a digital signature, was signed at a certain time, this has set the warranty to expire a number of years later. So you might give additional warranty for a product that has been installed in this way and you've collected all this information. But I hope you can see that all this information, if we look at, if you're an equipment supplier or a service provider, and you can show to the larger organisations in the railway that this is how you manage all your information, well, you're certainly showing that you're in control, and I'm sure it will help you expand your business substantially. Thanks for listening.